Yo, what's up? It's Troggy. You know what that means. It's time for more My Immortal. Let's jump right into it at chapter 21. Author's note. F you, okay? You effing suck. It's not my fault it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that PP Raven. Cause it F you preps. I whoop sods Raven. Thanks for the help. BTW Transylvania rocks Harad. I even got to go to the castle where Dr. Cola was filmed. Later we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you freaking PP. He shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I stayed to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, Ebony, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go screw him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come. He began to cry, tears of blood down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bad guys. If you're a homophobe, then F off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility coke. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. Nice. He went under the invisibility coke and started to meow loudly. Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, if you preppy loser, the son of a hecking peepee. Then Vampire said under his breath in a disgusted way, Excuse me, who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filth meow. Filth, is anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded, and then Vampire Frenched me. He did that just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak. One. What the? He yelled, but it was too late because now we were running away from him. And then he saw Draco crying and busted into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess, though. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to put on Lake Placid. See, isn't depressing. On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to get put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was like a knock on the door and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school. 1. Chapter 22. STFU. Prep, stop flaming, okay? If you do not lick it, F you off. I know matter, because Mr. Norris isn't. It's Raven's fault, okay? You suck. No, just kidding, Raven, you effing rock. Prep suck. 1. All day, everyone talks about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Sitting in front of me were B. Ludi Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened up my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on and black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just licky Gerard way and almost as hecking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Ludi Mary was wearing a tight, black, poofy gothic dress that she ripped so it showed off all of her cleavage with a white apron that said Bic and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it, kind of like the dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who was Jenny, was there too. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and pointy black boots. So were Crab and Goyle. Turns out Darkness, Diabolo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He had raped them and stuff before too. Oh my. They all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted the stand. convert. Convert. Sorry, 1 second. And converted to Stanism. Oh my hecking god, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the heck are you all here? Enemy, something is really messed up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put on my hecking clothes first, I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go now and you look kawaii anyway. You're so hecking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said smiling, but you had to tell me why you're being all erected. I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Yeah, just. Then I came. Nice. We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. A hacking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry, or Voldemort will kill all your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There's only one person capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school, and her name is Enemy, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway. Draco, Crabbe, Goyle, Darkness, Willowed, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Chapter 23. The F up, Beak is one, you're just jellos, cause I got 10,000 revoirs. I thanks to Ravenford to help and tell me about the books, Girl Rock. Let's go shopping together. The door opened. Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge sobbed out angrily. Then Dumbledore and Rumbridge sawed us. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means hi everybody. Come in. Again, come is spelled C-U-M. Well, we all came in angrily. And so did all the other students. I sat opposite between Darkness and Draco, and opposite Bloody Mary and Crabbe and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes. They both looked exactly like Billy Volo. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shouting angrily. I looked behind me, and it was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. Vampire, Draco, WTF, I asked. You hacking poopy, yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her. No, I do, shouted. No, she doesn't effing like you, son of a pee-pee, yelled Draco. No, you mother hacker, she lays me, not you, shouted Vampire, and then he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew on his broomstick. He had no nose and he was wearing a gray robe. All the class in the window. He fell apart. Brittany, that hecking prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Voldemort. Ebony. Darth Vader. What? Said Emily in his raspy voice. Thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well. Why didn't he just kill Vampire right off the bat? If thou does not kill him before then I shall kill Draco too. Please don't make me kill him, please, I beg. No, he laughed cruelly. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. Why didn't you just kill him instead of getting Ebony involved? Would have been a lot clearer that way. Then he flew away, cackling. I burst into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. Suddenly my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw a flash of lightning and then Voldemort coming to kill Draco while Draco was slitting his wrists in a depressed way. No, I screamed sexily. Suddenly I looked up and stopped having the vision. Ebony, you alright? Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said as I got up. Everything's alright, Ebony, yelled Vampire all sensitive. No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. Oh my heckin' god, what if I'm getting possessed like in the Ring 2? It's okay, girl, said the Lady Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though. Okay, Beak, I said, sadly, when we all went. Chapter 24. Authors note: Prep stop Fleming with the story, you're just jealous, so F you, go to heck. 1-1. Raven Fags. 4D help. Oh no. Well, we had deviation next, so I got to ask Professor Trevelry about the visions. Konnichiwa, everybody come in. Oh no, said Professor Sinister in Japanese. She smelled at me with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest freaking teacher ever. She had long dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. And she and Bloody Mary get along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and long gothic black ripped dress. We went inside the classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black Nay Polish with red pentagrams on it. What is it, Ebony? She asked. Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it? A Hot Topic. That's really unprofessional for a teacher. Yeah, I answered. All the press didn't know what Hot Topic gave me weird looks. What kind of person in 2005 doesn't know what Hot Topic is? I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it? How about now? She asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class effing dismissed, everyone, Professor Trevelry said. She let everyone go. Except for you, Brittany. She pointed at Brittany and some other preps. Please do exercise. Get it, 1 on page 3. This is really unprofessional for a teacher. Is there like a PTA for Hogwarts? I guess not, considering all the stuff that goes on. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried. Is Draco going to die? She gave me a black crystal ball to lock in. I looked at it. What do you see? She asked. I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly there was a knock on the door and it was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Converse shoes. Okay, you can go now. See ya, cunt, said Professor Sinister. Bye, PP, I said, waving. I went to Draco and the vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together and I was so exhibited. Chapter 25. Stop flaming, okay? If you don't, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up. 11111. And I'll tell all the nerds to put Vertas in your computer. 1111111111111. F you, Raven, thanks for the help. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering when we were going to do it again. We went outside and went to Draco's black car. Ebony, what did Professor Trevelry say? Whispered Draco in his gothic wit hand with black nail polish on mine. She said she would tell you what the visions meant tomorrow. I grumbled in a sexy voice. You took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it. And gave it to me in a spork. What? What was that sentence? What is that heroin cabaret? And what does it mean to give it to someone to spork? I think she means smoke, but Jesus Christ. We started to fly the car into a tree. We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR. And all the things you never told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me. Sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tiling each other's clothes off frequently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar, and took off his black boxers then. He put his throbbing, you know, in my tool sexily. Oh my heckin' god. Draco, Draco. I screamed, having an orgasm. We started Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. Jesus Christ, Draco. That's how you hurt a man's sanity right there. I fell asleep. I started having a dream. And in a black... Sorry, 1 second. I really gotta cold read these. In it, a black guy was shooting 2 gothic men with black hair. No. Sorry. I should really stop doing this as a cold read. No, please don't hecking kill us, they pleaded, but they kept just shooting him. He ran away in a red car. No. Oh my hecking god, 11. I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as he woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. I started to cry and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lincoln Park mobile, but the worst thing is people who were shot in the drain were Lucian and Sirius. 111. Chapter 26. Author's note: Prep, stop flaming this stry, okay? If you do not lick this story, dingo, F yourself. You effing prep, you suck. 111. Oh, why? And I wasn't being racist, okay? A few... A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather pants, and a good Charlotte t-shirt. Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. How can you flirt with someone while crying? Draco hugged me sexily, try not to confront me. I started to cry, tears of blood, and told them what happened. Oh, F it, Vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry sadly. What effing PP did that? I don't know, I said. How come we had to tell Dumbledore? We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sire, our dads have been shot, Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face. Ennaby had a vision and a dream. Dublio Dre started to cockle. Ha ha ha. And how do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional? I glared at Dumbledore. Look, MFer, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See, he's out of character. You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now let's get some effing people out there to look for Sirius and Lucian Porto. Okay, he said in an intimidated voice. Where are they? I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Longden. I told him which street. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few minutes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. They said they had found Draco and Vampire and all left our rooms together. I went to Draco to wait for the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrist in his room. We looked at each other with gothic, depressed eyes. Then we kissed. Suddenly Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinister was behind them one. So I'm guessing that Professor Sinister and Professor Troublery is the same person. Author's note: You know what? I do not give a F what you preps think about me. 1111. Stop flaming that effing story in Bickers. 1111. Thanks to Raven for your love and support and helping I Love You Girl saw as I caught an update. I was really depressed and I slipped my wrist. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you were up, girl. Oh, it's really sad. Everyone in the room started to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Sirius, Lucian, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine. Come on, Ennaby. Again, come is spelled C-U-M. Said Professor Sinatra. Nice. She was wearing a gothic black leather dress and with a corset top and real vampire blood on it, and some effing black platinum boots. I have to tell you the effing prediction. No, just imagine if this was actually Frank Sinatra instead of some weird half-Japanese girl. I looked at Lucian, Seraph, Snake, and Vampire, and they nodded. I smiled happily and went to the dark room. I had changed professor. Sinister took out some black cards. She had told me to look into the Crucible bar. She said, Tara, I see Dirac times are near, she said badly. She peered into the balls. You see, you have to go back in time. She took out a time toner like Beluti Mary had. When Voldemort was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, his heart was broken. Now, do you think he would still become Voldemort if he was in love? I shook my head. You must go back in time and seduce him. It was the only way. If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did the death touch then. I went outside again sadly. What effing happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened to Darkness Flow and Boldy Mary? I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were teasing my name and some reporters were there trying to interview Dumbledore. A vampire was put up. Lots of effing preps were there, obviously trying to be gothic, wearing hymn signs on their hands despite not actually having heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cape was brought out. Crab and Goik set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard Wises. I put on my invisibility coat with Vampire and Draco. We sneaked outside together. Chapter 28. I said stop gaflomaing my story. Okay, it was a miscat when Professor Revelry said that. Go to effing hell. Okay, you suck. Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven, have fun with Kiwi. We went into the black room. The walls were black with portraits of Gothic bands like MCR, Good Charlotte, and Marlon Mason all over them. A big black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet lined the black box. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it, fishnet stockings, and a black leather thong underneath. I sat on one of the chairs dispersedly, so did Draco and Vampire. Are you okay? Vampire asking, potting his alabaster hand on mine. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on me sexily. I smiled with my black lipstick. The problem is, I just seduced Voldemort. It'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him. It's okay, Eveby, he said finally. But what about me? You're not gonna break up or anything, are you? Of course not, I guess. Really, yes? Sure. We French sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then I took off Draco's MCR shirt and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He had to replace the vampire tattoo that said Anobi on it. Black roses were around it, I guess. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took out a video camera. I had said it was okay before. It's still child porn happening, you're 17. I took off my clothes, then we were in the rid of our lift. We started freshing as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you know what passively, we did it. I love you, Ebony. I love you, Ebony. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm. We watched. Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly, what the F are you doing? It was Snope and Professor McGoggle 111. Yeah, that's right. Snope and Professor McGoggle. Alright, fellas, boys and girls, let's move on to chapter 29. Author's note, Sot das F up. You're just jealous because you're prepped, so F you 111. Raven, you rock, girl, thanks for the help. MCR rocks 66611111111. Oh my Satan, 1. We screamed as we jammed out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall started to shoot at us angrily. Come now. But they already did come. Creature McGonagall yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop grabbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. Hey, what the F? The vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster, what are you gonna do with the camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret, and if you do this again, you will go to St. Mango, so give me back the camera. Ha 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 ha. The mystery of Mojic thinks he's crazy, so there's no way they'll believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. Yeah, so shut your puss, you insolent fools, yelled Professor McGonagall. She made us come into a very weird room with white stones all around it. Again, come is spelled with C-U-M instead of C-O-M-E. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry all sexy and sexative. Get it, cause he's a sex bomb, lol. Tom felt not rules for lift, but not as much as your sex on legs. I love you, fucking rock, marry me, 1111. I started to cry tears of blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so. If you okay? Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. That's a heck of an escalation. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got at each other yet. I took out my one. Crucio, I shouted. Snap stated to scram and he dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballots. I stopped the curse. Professor McGonagall did a spell and they were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, okay, Severus, I'm going to go now. She laughed. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. It's okay, Enemy, said Draco. Evergreen will be alright. Remember the city you took a snake. Snape laughed again and then he took out some whips. Kinky. Let's see. We'll keep going. It's gonna be a special long episode. Chapter 30. Author's notes: stop flaming the story. Okay, you do not know what's even gonna happen. 11111. So full you. If you flam it, it will be a prep, so owl flammers can kiss my ass. 111. Sauce for saying. Alzheimer's is dangerous, but that's the mystery's opinion, because society basically sucks. What a profound opinion you have there, Ebony. Truly a comrade of the revolution. Thanks to Raven, you rock, Beak. No, 11. We screamed sadly. Snap started loafing meanly. He took out a camera, anvilly. Then he came towards Darko. 1. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the F are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. Oh no. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his, you know what? That probably means that he has an STD. You should go protect Draco. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. You must stab Vampire, he said. If you don't, then I'll wrap Draco. It's not really good. I mean, like, I think even Draco would be okay with getting raped if it meant that, you know, somebody wouldn't have to die, but okay. No, you effing bastard, I yielded. But then, Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram. Lol, get it, because I'm a Satanist between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. Don't bring Nirvana into this, okay, Ebony? But then I looked at Vampire, and he looked so smexy too with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed, the time I did it with Draco, and Dumbledore came, and the time when Draco almost committed suicide, and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort. He started doing an incapacitation dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would destruct Snape. What? A Deus Ex Machina right there. Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out. 1-1. Vampire yelled. Meanwhile, I took out my wand. You ridiculous, dawned at her head. Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes just as he was about to rape him. Crozio. I shitted, pointing. pointing my wound. Snoop screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile, I grabbed the black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped in Crucio. You dunderhead 111, I'm going to kill, shoot at Snape, but suddenly Severus came. Snape put the whip behind his back, but he still got his ding-a-ling out, so I don't know. Oh hello, Severus, just teaching him something. He yelled, he lied, but suddenly Lucian and Professor Trelawney came into the room. They took Sirius and locked the chains and put them around Snob. Then Professor Trelawney said, come on, Anthony, let's go. Okay, you guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. We're going to come back to chapter 30 tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little bit sloppier than usual because of some more funny parts. But, yeah, that's my Immortal up until chapter 30. So, yeah, get ready for more.